welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead you? Who'd have thought they'd lead you? Back here where we need you. Back here where we need you. Yeah, the tease in my lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right, get a stretch. Okay. All right. Okay. Welcome back. So basically, so I have a thing where it goes after the break sessions where it sends off the video and it gets it runs through like some AI stuff and it tells you like a summary. There's like transcripts, all this other cool stuff. And I noticed that the page that is supposed to list everything came up as like a 500 because there's a page for every video, every break session, the video, and there's randomly generated AI stuff on the side, right, with any links and stuff that I connect to. And I noticed it's like weird. It's coming up as a 500. Apparently, the service I'm using it sent back an error saying that it can't process at this time or something. So the next iteration of this, I'm going to need to be able to because I put this together, the site so quickly, such a long time ago, that didn't really expect that to happen. So in the next iteration of the site, which I will get to at some point, I'll make sure I have a plan for that contingency or what have you, if it ever comes back not what it's supposed to be. So yeah, you know what, matter of fact, let me double check to see if it actually, I don't know if it retries, but let me see something here. Hold on. Nope, it looks like it just stopped. Okay, interesting. I guess I'd have to re-kick it off again. That's fine. So what I want to talk about for this break session was I was kind of going through the internet, you know what I'm saying, and different places I check out for updates on things that I kind of use a lot, especially recently. I've been using Astro. And let me see here. So for a lot of my recent projects, to spin it up really quickly, I've been using Astro as like that base layer to build on top of. And let me start sharing my screen here. And what I've spoken about Astro a bunch on the show already during these break sessions. I'm thinking about the radio show still. And so Astro, I'm going to post a link to their blog. So every once in a while, I'll go and check out their blog to kind of see, what's up with them. And what I like about Astro is that, and I've spoken about this before, that they their main thing is to build websites as fast as possible. And even if it's like stripping out JavaScript, right? Because let's just be honest, a lot of times folks use JavaScript when you really don't need a lot of JavaScript. The HTML, CSS, I think it was like last time I spoke about how CSS is doing a whole lot of cool stuff. And so all these things are coming up with like HTML, CSS. So some of the things, can now be handled with that. And I'm speaking this as a JavaScript advocate. I knew you do need JavaScript for certain things, especially like interactive stuff. There's a lot of cool stuff you can get done with. So Astro allows you to be able to like render things without needing JavaScript or whatever. So it's pretty dope. And so I'm a big fan of being able to start off. So every once in a while, I'll check out their blog, which I have linked to the next of this, to the side of this video, the recording. So this is from their blog. And I was kind of looking through like, 5.0 is out. Very nice. I may talk about that in a future one, future break session. Kept scrolling like, Google IDX, our official online editor partner. I'm like, that's cool. So then we are happy to announce that Google IDX, which we've spoken about before, because I joined like the pre-release party thing, or the beta, the pre-release. I don't know. And I never got a chance to really mess with it too much, but I wanted to use it as a way of like learning Flutter. But then I didn't have time to learn Flutter, so it kind of like went to the wayside, sort of. But it looks like they actually officially release Google IDX, and Google IDX is, like it says, an online editor, and I'll go through that also. But it says we are happy to announce that Google IDX has become Astro's official online editor partner, donating $10,000 each month towards the ongoing open source maintenance and development of Astro. So that's dope. So to be the official online editor partner, Google has put in $10,000 a month to be able to get that title. And I mean, I'm cool with it because it allows, again, I don't know how, I want Astro to have some sort of product that I can like pay for, that I can then, help support. You know what I'm saying? Like they had the Astro DB. I'm like, cool. I am willing to pay for this. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I thought it was cool. It was integrated. I did it for a project, like a quick project I had, where the slides thing. I'm like, yes, that's dope. So let me know how much it's going to cost a month and let's make it happen. But then they deprecated that or whatever. So I don't know how I feel too much about like corporation, but this is like to be an official online editor partner. And we'll talk about what that means. So I don't think, so it's not, I don't think they're like having input on like what Astro is going to do. It's just more of like using Astro to help out with their own thing. You know what I'm saying? Because they built Google IDX use Astro to build their was idx.dev site. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like a tool they use. So I think that's cool. As long as it's not like they're trying to influence Astro to do things. You know what I'm saying? So let Astro do what it's got to do. It's a great project and product. You know what I'm saying? And they're supporting it. And so I can't be mad. And so it leads me to the article here. I'm going to put a link to this so you can go directly to it. And they kind of break it down a little bit more. So this happened December 2nd. Shouts to Thoy Don. All right. So yeah. So basically, we already said the $10,000 thing. The new sponsorship funding will be invested directly back into our open source community and long-term maintenance, benefiting everyone. So again, dope. So the commitment to open source, cool. And then this is from David East. Shouts to David East. Says, we chose Astro for idx.dev because we knew it would give us the speed and flexibility we needed. Dope. And so Astro hearts that. So now if you go to astro.new, which I think I have pulled up here. So if you go to astro.new now, anytime you go and like click to check out one of these sample projects, it opens it up in IDX. Cool. So now so let's talk about IDX. Where's the actual website? Let me see something here. Give me a second. All right, so this, and we've seen this before. So this is idx.dev. We'll put a link to that. Cool. Now, let me save the links before I forget. All right, so here we go. We went through this before. Project IDX is a while ago. And it's an online editor. Pretty dope, right? And so they built this site in Astro. And so I don't remember if it had this developed with Gemini and IDX when I was looking at it before. But that's pretty dope. All right, so now all that to say, right, you can then go to, they have a blog also. I was kind of checking that out. Maybe I'll talk about something else, but introducing interactive chat. Pretty dope. So now, when you actually go to the, where'd it go? So the actual website for IDX is idx.google.com. Someone post a link to that. And, it's in beta now. So I'm pretty sure I can share this. So now it's in beta. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because I think anybody can see this now. That's fine. So here it is. Yeah, why would you have the thing to open in IDX? Yeah, I'm pretty sure anybody can get to it now. All right, so welcome back. We've been busy. Here's some of the latest on what's new with IDX, right? Dope. I need to get my badge here. So the whole thing was I was looking to, learn Flutter at some point. And so this came already kind of like built in with Flutter, so I didn't have to set anything up. It has like Android emulators and all sorts of stuff built in. So I was like, dope. I'm going to work with this, but then life got busy. And so you can see like Android Studio. You can import a repo, which is pretty dope. I don't know if that was a thing before. I might have to look into that. That's pretty dope. So you can see here, I was kind of messing around with, I guess I was messing around with the Gemini test app. And then, I was like a Flutter thing just to kind of see how it looked. I think I might have did that on here. But yeah, so it's pretty dope. And so now you can see all the different templates. So what I like about these online editors a bunch of times, they'll give you like starter projects that you can like look at and see and kind of like build stuff. Kind of like I'll have like the view tutorials where you can like, if you don't have like an idea of something, you can kind of see how things work and, maybe get like, creative juices going and maybe builds on top of something, or maybe you'll find something similar, maybe not in the same exact way, but similar to something you were kind of thinking about, and then be like, oh, okay, how did they do it here? Because maybe you're running into some issues and you can be like, oh, okay, I see how they did it now. Then you can gives you new insight on how you can make it work in yours. You know what I'm saying? And plus, it's like a pretty cool way of trying out new stuff as well. You know what I'm saying? So if you've never tried Angular, you can go and start this Angular project or Next.js or what have you. Or like for me, Flutter. And then they have this Gemini API, which you can try. Gemini is pretty dope. I got a new Chromebook and it gives me, I think, Gemini Pro or something for like a year. And everything that I have now is like Gemini in it. It's kind of interesting. And so I've been kind of messing around with it. And like I have it for my blog posts. I have it give me, because I'm terrible with like alt tags, like how to describe this image. I'm terrible at that. So I have it do it for me, and it does it a pretty good job. Like it describes it very well, and all this other stuff. So Gemini, that's pretty dope. So I'm looking to maybe build some more stuff with that. And then plus it's like built in with like Firebase and all sorts of stuff. So I'm looking more into that. So I haven't done much Firebase stuff because since I've been doing Astro, it's been difficult to deploy Astro apps to Firebase. But I think Firebase is doing some new stuff with their hosting. I know that you can do like, I think it was Angular, of course, and I think like Next or something like that, or Nux or something like that. But it wasn't really Astro. And every time I try to deploy, it just wouldn't work. So neither here nor there. So if you want to check out Go, Python, so it's pretty dope. You can do all these things in the browser. You know what I'm saying? And just kind of like learn stuff. So maybe if you're watching a tutorial or something, and you can like spin up something and just try it in the browser. You know what I'm saying? And so to me, that's pretty dope. Again, talking about the interactive chat. It's pretty dope. All right, so see the templates. And so, yeah, you can see they have the Astro here, React, simple HTML, Svelte, very nice, Angular. And so they have all these different kinds. They even have like, so Vue, Solid.js. So all these different ways if you want to be, and they have like, I guess the sample project was like React and Google Maps platform. And they have like backend stuff. So here's the Go, Python with Flask, Node.js, Node Express, Rust, Laravel, Python, Django. So you can do one of those. And they have the Gemini API Go backend. Here's a Python backend using Gemini. So, Ruby and all that stuff. So that's pretty dope. You can do all these things inside of just right here. It's just pretty cool. PHP, very nice. Mobile, if you're seeing this again, so they have like the Flutter, which again I was looking into, and React Native plus Expo. So that's pretty dope. I tried to run, I think, React Native like on a laptop, and it just made it a brick. Like it just slowed it down way. So I don't know what was happening, but yeah. So I mean, maybe try and do it through the browser, maybe better. And then this is pretty cool. AI, artificial intelligence, and machine learning templates. So here's the Gemini. Here's LangChain with Gemini. And the Firebase, like I was mentioning before, GenKit, which seems pretty cool. I haven't got a chance to really look into it, but that's pretty dope. And then, so GitHub Action, a GitHub Action that generates a README for a folder with AI via a pull request when you tag an issue as auto README. So they have like all these little templates and things that you can go and play around with, which is pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? Gemini API, Google Maps platform. Try a generative AI app with the Google API and Google Maps platform. That's pretty dope. And I also saw that, let me see. So then they have the different databases. So if you want to hook up to them or anything, that's pretty dope. So you can start. So I wonder if this would be like these different databases, if they'll be available in like a project. Could you call it? Is it going to run it? You know what I'm saying? I wonder. It's something to kind of play around with. And they have different miscellaneous stuff. So you have the blank workspace, and here's that same React one. And here's the Firebase Data Connect. Pretty dope. Now the solutions, this is pretty cool. I might actually look through this because this is kind of cool. So they have this, I guess, projects that you can like learn from and build up, I guess, right? Because they have like this code lab, which is like the thing, like step by steps, right? And so it's a Compass Travel demo. So an end-to-end demo using Firebase Data Connect, GenKit, which is the Firebase thing, I think. So Firebase Data Connect with, I guess, the Firebase GenKit, and Gemini to generate a travel itinerary. To generate travel itineraries or generate travel itineraries. I don't know, from a database of available activities. That's interesting. So you can. Oh, I'm going to try it. I might try it right now. And then they have like this rock paper scissors game. And so, Go Dreaming of Adventure demonstrates how to use Go and the Gemini API to create a novella one section at a time through user input. Interesting. Oh, and then they have the thing with Flutter. I might check that out. The same Compass travel thing. So then I guess you can make it like an actual native app. That's pretty. Journal Buddy, an app that lets you ask questions about your life through a journal in Gemini. For example, what was my mood last week? Oh, that's pretty dope. Okay. Can I do like these blog posts and things? That's kind of cool. Melody generation, tabletop RPG character creator. That's pretty dope. Does it do like a, I wonder if it makes the actual like image. That'd be pretty cool. Kind of getting into 3D printing. And it'd be kind of cool to like create, like be able to come up with a character and then like print it out and you can play it like actually in your board game. That'd be pretty dope. Okay. So, okay, real quick. What's this other one? Language learning flashcards. You know what? I'm trying to learn Japanese also. That's a whole nother thing. So interactive language learning for multiple languages. That's pretty dope. You might have to check that out also. And it's using Angular. So maybe you want to get back into Angular. All right. Cool. I want to try this real quick. Click try. Repo URL. Oh, it's going to pull it from the repo. That's pretty dope. Name your workspace. All right. So I'm not going to do Flutter. I just want to see what it does as far as like a web app. So let's see. Imports. I should probably do this as a whole nother thing, but I'm going to try this now. It's okay. Setting up the workspace. I think I did this last time with the Flutter app. You know what I'm saying? When I showed this online. So let's see what it's doing. Setting up the workspace. And it's going to build the environment. So I guess it's going to show me like a preview as well. This is pretty dope. I think did my stream stop or something? Oh, you know what? I think it's taking up a whole bunch of resources maybe. Because my preview here has stopped. But it still says I'm going. So let me see if I switch the tab. Hold on. Will it come back? Will it come back? Let's see. What just happened there? Okay, that was weird. It was paused, but it's back. Let me come back to here. Well, it's still building the environment. If I come back here, let's see what happens to the preview while this is still building. Yeah, see, it kind of froze and it paused it. Interesting. All right. Well, I'm over anyway. If anything, I might take a look at this when we come back. All right. So, yeah, I'm already over. Let's take a look at it next break session, which will be 15 minutes after the hour. So, till then, I wish you much productivity. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you 15 minutes after the hour. Till then, y'all be safe. And thanks for hanging out. Where's this slide? Here we go. All right. So, the traveling music is going to be Anthony Cruz, a.k.a. A Buddha. Check us out. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out. See you 15 minutes after the hour. Y'all be easy. And peace. Thanks.
I want to say thank you for holding on. When a brother was down and out, now I feel so strong. And I want to say thank you for being there. When a brother had nowhere to turn to, you were there. And I feel like, yeah. And everybody says, yeah. We spread love like, yeah. I want to say thank you for holding on. When a brother was down and out, now I feel so strong. And I want to say thank you for being there. When a brother had nowhere to turn to, you were there. And I feel like, yeah. And everybody says, yeah. We spread love.